Hey guys, it's Targan coming at you with another game of hardcore Minecraft. Picking up where we left off last night. In a boat, I think. No, on a mountainside, Luca in tow. We are going to very safely, without even carrying a sword or a bow for this, go home. And try not to get into any sort of shenanigans, tomfoolery, or any kind of revels. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I can't stand it. I love the layers of the Badlands. I love this weird mountain over here that's next to it. I like how vivid the green of the jungle is next to it. Even the savanna looks not too washed out. This is a savanna plateau, which is a fancy kind of savanna. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Llama? He's supposed to be dead. Yes, I'll probably say that every time I see a llama. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be so pretty. Look at it. There's gonna be sheer cliffs surrounding all of the beautiful ocean water. This this is so cool. And we just need to get Luca onto our shoulder or in a boat, and we'll be able to continue on. Or he can take a little bath. He can just take a little bath, a little nice Luca bath. There we go. And now we're into the water, the best way to travel. Hi, Tasha. Good morning. The parrot talks, so do I. Luca's happy to be headed home. Now we're a mere 3,500 blocks out-ish. That's not how to do the Pythagorean theorem, but I am too lazy to estimate it. And now we're going to do the tragic step of not searching nether portals and really not doing anything until we go home. It's important that this time we unironically maintain focus. Because Luca's gone through a lot because of my idiocies. And he deserves to be able to return home. The only exception would be if I see like an amethyst geode. Because then I can get a spyglass and then I can look at Luca, you know, like this. That would be more like, you know, not a spyglass, a monocle. If I had a monocle, I would wear it all the time. A trident! Okay. Nope, I can't. I can't. Too dangerous. That one stings, but you know, sometimes you gotta bite the bullet and not take the chance at a trident to protect the people that you love, or the parrots that you love, depending on the parroty nature of the creatures in question. The moon rises full. The parrot talks. Luke is happy that I didn't jeopardize his life for my lust for tridents. And I guess I feel proud of myself too. It was the right thing to do. We're gonna make out for the ocean. Luca will know that we wouldn't do anything to jeopardize his health and safety. Again. And that'll be all right. Even if there's 10 more tridents along the way. Oh, I hope there's not. I'm still gonna do the right thing. I'm hopeful actually that this ocean will wrap around and connect entirely to spawn, I think it's relatively likely. Just because I know there's a big ocean on the other side of it, and I have a pretty good idea of all the biomes in that direction at this point. So I think if we just go out here, we see a village. This is not going to be one we're familiar with. Oh, and... Or maybe it is. Is this the cleric tower on the side of the wall village? Yeah. Alright, so this is the village that we would be familiar with. So the ocean's not going to connect the whole way that way. Just gotta lay down for the night, nice and safe, easy peasy. Aw. He fell off of the shoulder. Come on, Luca. He just needed to stretch his wings a little bit, you know. That was a good long while on the road there. That skeleton is just cooling his little boots. It'll be alright. Now we have a good enough shovel where even inside of a boat it doesn't take too long to do this, except we've swamped the boat. Luca wisely electing not to be inside of the boat whenever it falls into the ground. Alright, so, in conclusion, now we are free to move around the tiny little canal there, and I feel much better about myself than before. Both for foregoing the temptation for going after the trident, and for making a responsible canal should I choose to go that way again. Which I might. I mean, I gotta go back there and see what's up with all of those bizarre mine shafts and such. But we're gonna try to do what people call nether travel the next time we go out that way. I couldn't do it on the way back home because of Luca. For one thing, I don't know if you can take animals and stuff into the nether. And for another, I didn't feel great about my ability to protect him in the nether. Whereas in the overworld, the greatest danger to any parrot is, I would guess, like a thunderstorm. As long as the clouds stay light, we'll be okay. Because thunderstorms are very, very dangerous. You can never be sure what happens when one's going on. And there at the top of those hills should be a familiar meadow or sunflower or something. We're just going to continue on with the rivers until they hit somewhere we can't go through. But we're so close to home. That's probably one of my waterfalls. It's hard to say. Because it looks for all the world like one where I started going down the side and then remembered that it would be more convenient to have a waterfall, but... Actually, this place is kind of nuts, huh? I didn't make all 4 of these. Even a very pretty series of rivers, in addition to all of the other beautiful things that we are heir to here. And with our water bucket, the only weapon we'll need is a water bucket. We're going to continue on home. Luca can fly just fine in the rain, I think. Got a snowy mountain there, probably one we definitely have seen before. That's a fun series of words. You know, you want to give things a range of your beliefs whenever you state them. That way somebody can know whether or not they're supposed to take you seriously. But me being me, I just use ranges of probability to be obnoxious sometimes. Like, sometimes I'll tell somebody I'm 95% sure, but really I mean I'm dead absolutely certain and I know it to be true for a fact. But it's fun for me to pretend that I'm not. You know, that way if they want to disagree, I can nod and say, yeah, well, you know, maybe I'm mistaken, but I know I'm not, you know. That's the kind of stuff I really enjoy in interactions. And then I get to think about it later and think, they didn't know I knew all along. A field of white horses with one zombie in it, which, we're not... This is actually a very troubling series of events. We're not going to worry about those at all. They bode poorly. Alright. The zombie appears to be gone now. But constant vigilance is required. I thought of going down to the river, but then I also thought I'm not positive that the river continues on. Ow. But I do know that if we keep on the high ground, we'll be able to connect to, there we go, the Mountain of Spawn. So our village will be that way, and that'll be our meadow, and there will be the dripstone cave that connects all of the things together. That no doubt has the deep dark in its tendrils over there, which I wonder if you could see it from that dripstone thing there. There's so many even aspects to the places that we've been exploring that we continue to be utterly ignorant of. But one thing is certain. Soon enough, we will return home. Exactly, Natasha. Exactly like that. But, you know, with the mustache. 'Cause I can't ever let anything be normal. Oh, okay. I thought jumping up this was going to be more effective than it was. We'll go this way instead. And then when we get to the top, we will put a waterfall. This will both be stylish and efficient for traversing it in the future. It's like me as a Minecraft architect. They're like, I just don't know how to make it more beautiful. I'm like, all right, I think you could put a nice little waterfall there. Like a waterfall here? Like, oh yeah, I know, absolutely. A waterfall right here on the side of the mountain. That would be, I mean, they'd probably put your building a magazine for that. Everybody loves a good waterfall. And they'd have to believe me, because it was my job. Like, why am I digging with that? I have a shovel. I don't think the shovel will hurt him. If you dig up in a swirly motion with your good shovel, you can sort of get a path to jump on sometimes. It probably won't kill you. Probably. And we returned once more to the beautiful meadow. And we were putting the sword away and getting a nice safe water bucket. And the hills are alive with the sound of rainfall. And soon enough we'll get home, and now I gotta figure out where we're gonna live. Because now the crime family's all back together. I mean, there's lots of important members and associates that aren't around, but the principal three members, with Belladonna, Luca, and Garuda, comprise like the big three in the crime family. Along with myself, they're more important than I am. I do a lot of the admin work, a lot of the talking, a lot of the bureaucracy, a lot of the ins and the outs, and the dealing with vendors. You know, they're the idea guys. They're the ones who collect the tribute, who wait and give wise counsel. You know, they're not really on the streets anymore, except for these specific circumstances where they get lost. Sometimes in a thunderstorm, nobody knows why. Whatever happened there, it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that now we're back home. So, before anything else, I don't actually, because I don't know where I want to build the house, right? But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to build this house bigger, and then we'll have room for everybody to be in it. And that will be, you know, a choice. And we will, we'll get Luca underneath the outcropping here. Coming out of the rain, buddy. Okay, he's on my shoulder. Yes, Luca, but I meant for you to sit down somewhere peacefully. Is he on my shoulder again? He says, I will go inside while this is going on. It is outrageous that you would try to keep me outside. And you know, he's not wrong. We're all back together again, except Bella's still in another house over there. But, hooray! And importantly, we'll be able to give Garuda his tribute as Luca sits upon our shoulder. Oh no, am I tributeless? No, there's seeds somewhere, I just don't know where. We can use this opportunity to manage the inventory a little bit, although we don't really have space. So, what could go wrong? Literally nothing. It'll be fine. Yeah, we've already got a moderate amount of space. Now we'll just pull stuff out of bundles for a second. Not long at all, because we don't have anywhere to put anything in here. But the important thing was just to get any space. Alright, now where are the seeds? Those are not the appropriate seeds. And Garuda's going to get impatient. Those are also not the appropriate seeds. Alright, awesome. So I don't know where the wheat seeds are. They're all the way in there. Garuda, I am very sorry to say, is going to have to wait for his tribute. He's not going to like that. I've got it, boss. I just don't have it on me. Alright, and if he'll just wait like 10 seconds, I swear I can get him the seeds. Like, I'm gonna get it. I got the seeds. I'm gonna get you the seeds. I just don't have the inventory space. I mean, like, I have the money. We give Garuda his seeds. Now he is happy. He and Luca are hanging out, and I'm just going to expand the house a little bit. I can use the scroll on the bundles, you think? Oh, you are right. Well, thank you so much, Natasha. That really opens it all up. The mouse wheel lets you go through the bundle. Okay, that's pretty functional. I don't know how long it would have taken me to figure that out. Maybe forever. So, good stuff. Thank you. But we are not going to live in this house for like ever, but I am going to make it larger. And in the course of it, ruin the aesthetic entirely, right? Right. Look, beauty is important to me, but I was always more of a words guy. If you tell me that houses are supposed to be pretty, I believe you. But what's important is that you've got room. There we go. A house you know I built. Oh, a zombie raid on the village. Sure. We're gonna get some distance from the golem, because I'm afraid that I'll hit him. And I don't want to hit him. I'm actually more worried about fighting one golem than any amount of zombies. Alright, good stuff. Easy peasy, the zombies are dead. Now it's back to building the most beautiful house that I have built today. Technically true. Literally don't care, just need a roof. Nothing means anything. Alright, there we go. A house that is technically existing. Very good indeed. And now we will break down the wall. And have, like, way more space. Now, is there a floor in here? No. We will make another one. It'll be the orange room. You can go there whenever you feel a little orange. That's not part of the orange room. Alright, so we're level 19. That is enough for a couple of things. We need to get to level 20 to see if we can get feather falling on a book, and then we'll get the 16th level of protection. But very nice, very nice. There's of course one more thing to do, which is to get Bella inside. I don't know how it's gonna work, but she should be hanging out in here. Come on. Appropriately epic music. I need seeds. Because Luca will sit still, but, you know, Garuda rather has a mind of his own in many regards. But we're gonna hope that Bella will come inside. Yes, magnificent. Yes, sit down on the box over by Luca. The family's back together again. Magnificent. Alright, so I gotta make space. Do you know if there's a way to, like, empty a bundle immediately? Like, if you could, like, Control Shift right click it or something and, like, pull out all the stuff? We hold Shift while we... No. Anyway. We are going to we're just going to block up some stuff real quick. We need fuel going. There's a lot of stuff we need. We are absolutely not going to use our dark oak logs. We worked too hard to get those. We'll be able to throw a bunch of that junk in there. Alright, so sunflowers face the rising sun, as we know. So if we make a house, do we want to like walk out into the sunflowers and have the sun behind us there from the front door? Because traditionally, I don't know if this is true, I shouldn't say traditionally, in my head, you walk out and you see the sun, but that may just be from where I grew up. And of course, now that I think of it, all sorts of people had front doors that did not face that way. Oh, we let all the librarians out. You know, that's not perfect. I forgot that in our haste to get Bella where she needed to be, we would have let all of them be running amok. That'll be okay. We'll just wait till tonight and make sure that we close it back up in there when they go to bed. I think the librarians mostly live in there. Really, it's just the mending librarian that would be a terrible loss at this point. But I don't have enough emeralds to buy more books, even if I could run them down right now, so... Right-click with it in your hand. Oh, it throws it down. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that seems awesome then. Yeah, very good. Very good indeed. Alright, good stuff. That actually sorts out all of my bundle-related worries. Now, all I need to do is fix a couple of other worries, like why this golem is stuck there. We clearly need some more clearance around the sides of the house to prevent people from losing their way. And I'm gonna starve. I'm gonna starve. Oh no. How's my gear looking? Near perfect, but in bad repair. I need to mend some of it up. As soon as I put this book on, we'll have 16 layers of protection. I've got Fortune 3 and F4. I got Sharpness 5, Looting 3. We've got mending on most of the stuff. My axe needs a lot of work. The shovel's very fine, but not perfect. We've got all the things on the helm we would want. I think there's one level more of thorns to get, and we need feather falling. And obviously I need unbreaking and mending on my shield, and then unbreaking on a couple other things. But gear's very good, I think. Nothing to complain about. But thank you for reminding me. It'll be time to grab some carrots and... oh, almost out of carrots. Oh no. Well, it'll be time to farm after I eat some carrots. And then we'll continue on with the village management. My favorite thing in the game. Other people may like digging in the dirt or building beautiful edifices, but what I really like is planting rows of carrots and wheat, and then feeding them to animals, and then, well, you know, maybe something happens to them eventually. It's the circle of life, unless it isn't. This this golem's getting on my nerves. I would have preferred if he didn't keep getting in my way. This is exactly why fields next to villages aren't always good ideas. They tromp through them. Sometimes they step on things. They get in your way. Do not like. But the wonderful thing about carrots is that you get just an absolute ton. Like, I got 3 stacks there from just like 4 small rows of carrots. And you do have to replant them, but you get like 4 per mature one, it seems like, and it's really nice. And our pickaxe will, in no time, be back into good repair. But before we go into the nether again, we do want to get Unbreaking 3 on the pickaxe, because it lost its durability way too quick, churning through the netherrack. And it looks like we are getting the cram in here now. Yep. Probably just because of the carrots, but that, you know, the fact that it's my fault that the cram's happening doesn't make it irrelevant. Need to get a bigger pen or start doing this number. Probably one of these numbers would be called for. Because of running the circle like we did, you can see if you look into the middle that you'll get like a circle of all of the young ones because they don't have the mass to push through, and then you can face away from them like so and get mainly ones that you don't want, and then run to the other side where they won't be, because as they independently associate for more space, they're still not going to have the push to be able to get out like the other ones will. And we'll just sell these for a nice block of emeralds, and our pickaxe will be mended up in no time. When do I plan on going to the end? You know, I hadn't thought about it. Because I needed to get the crime family back together, right? I couldn't, like, try to beat the game until we got everyone. But, I mean, I don't know. Maybe tonight I'll go and die. You guys seem to like it when I die in hardcore, so maybe I'll go back to the end and die tonight. Because we're basically ready, right? It doesn't take too many Endermen to get the eyes that you need once you have a looting 3 sword. And, yeah, basically ready. He doesn't have space yet. I need another guy to buy pork chops. Pretty sure looting increases the amount of pork chops that drop. Either that or there was just a lot of pigs in there and I didn't notice. Could have been a little of one, a little of the other. Alright, we've got our sword mended up. We need mending on the legs, for which we would need more emeralds, which we might have just laying around in random spots. But it looks like we're doing moderately decent with the management of that at the moment. Moderately. This is the good farmer? No. This is the good farmer. You can tell by his jewelry. Are there emeralds in this chest? See, this is the point where, like, as soon as I think maybe I don't need emeralds, then I'll start putting them in dumb spots. So I just have to, like, try to figure out where I think they could be. There we go, more emeralds. Oh, when you put it onto a thing, it just picks up the thing into the bundle. That's right. Alright, you got a brush. Weeping, crying obsidian, not weeping. No idea what it's for, but you know, why not have it? Alright, I need to figure out what I'm going to do in this world, right? Because there's absolutely no point in building a house beyond what I've done here, or in organizing the inventory or doing any of that if I'm just going to go die tonight, right? I mean, there is a point in it. Just because I might go to the end and definitely die tonight doesn't mean that what we do in the meantime isn't important. Dying with a well-structured base lets people know that we cared. Dying with a base like this lets people know that we were trying to care and then despaired of our abilities to efficiently care. And that's good too, you know, it gives people all the information they need. Hi, Sid. We are discoursing on the nature of mortality. I know, pretty standard fare. But unfortunately, we'll be ending the stream pretty soon here. But fortunately, unlike every other stream we've done in this world so far, we can finally have a proper send-off. Because I have to go to work. But you'll note the slightly larger house. You'll note the spider. I was so sure I was going to hit that third-person shot. There we go. Because I don't know, you know, we might live through the next Minecraft day or 3. We might immediately go into the Nether and die. We might go and fall off of the dragon thing. It's hard to say what the future will hold. But we've got Garuda, and apparently I've forgotten his seeds again. Oh my goodness. It's because of the inventory management, boss. I've got the money. I'm just scatterbrained. And then Bella got out. Of course she did. This is exactly why I can't do anything in life. Like, I'm so bad at everything because as soon as one thing goes wrong and I try to correct it, everything falls apart. And unfortunately, something always goes wrong in life. But it doesn't have to go wrong in Minecraft. So let us have a dance party. I guess he's not close enough to it to get the advancement. We have to sit him right next to it. But I just want Bella to come inside. But why not have Garuda run outside instead? Alright, he was just corralling her in. Come on, Bella. Bella, you make me so mad. Whatever, she'll come in. We'll try to get unbreaking on the pickaxe, upgrade the armor, and then yeah, I guess go back into the Nether. Will be what we plan on doing this afternoon when we play. Oh no, that was the last seed. Like, I'll just put Bella in a different house. I don't even care at this point. She's making me mad. My favorite music disc? I like this one. I haven't found all of them, but Cat is probably my favorite of the songs. It's usually the one that we have for dance parties. There's a creator one that seemed cool, but I just had like the music box version of it. Will Bella follow me if I dangle a raw salmon in front of her? Bella, please come home. Please come home. Bella, you make me so mad. Stop hiding in the grass. Oh my god. Oh, now, oh. I can't. That's the most cat-like behavior I've ever seen in Minecraft. The most cat. After all of that, all of the controls, and now she's just spinning around, being like, "Hey, what's up? I found this bed. It's a pretty nice bed." I can't. Pretty funny stuff, guys. But unfortunately, I would love to keep playing, but I've got to go to work. But I only work like a half day today, so tonight I'll be streaming again, and I hope I'll be able to see you then.